Good morning, guys. Hello. Welcome back to another vlog. My name is Veronica Burton if you're new here, and I'm a 25-year-old living in the Atlanta area, and my memory card's about to run out. Crap. I'm in my office and it's nearly finished. I am just so happy with how it has turned out. I truly can't believe that it's come so far. If you guys have been watching for a while, I literally have had like quite the saga with this office. It used to be our box room. So literally we would stuff boxes in here. When I first moved in with Luke, when we got married, it literally was just filled to the brim with my boxes. And it took me 6 months to go through them, in a very long time. So this is actually a painting that was in my old house, if you remember, and I love my painting. It's by an artist named Caitlin Dressel. I'm gonna link her website below because she is just so talented. I actually used to do CrossFit with her back when I was at Black Box in Tallahassee when I went to FSU. So anyway, I'm gonna bring you guys along for a couple days in the life. This is going to be my last vlog of the year. Let me put you down. So as I said, this is gonna be the last vlog of the year, and I honestly just want to take some time during the actual new year and reset with myself, because Luke and I are gonna be here that weekend and we're gonna have a pretty chill New Year's just with local friends at home. And I'm really excited for that. Sorry, I'm like squeaking. I am working these few days. It is the 19th today and I'm working up until the 22nd, and then I go down to Florida to visit my family. During that time, I definitely don't want to be vlogging just because I get very consumed by my vlogs, and I get stressed out when I have to edit and then when I have to get certain clips, and I just really just want to take the time and be with my family. So this is going to be the last vlog of the year and I'm excited to bring you guys along. It's going to be a good one. We're going to be super busy, but also just trying to take some more time to rest and relax. My devotional this morning, I'm going to pop up a couple pictures here, was about in the book of Luke, how Mary and Martha, when they welcomed Jesus into their home, Martha was all crazy trying to serve Jesus and like get the food ready for him and clean and all this stuff, and Mary was spending time with Jesus and he was the center of her attention. And Martha, even though she was serving Jesus or thinking that she was serving Jesus, she was missing him completely. Like Christ was literally in front of her in the flesh, and she was still cleaning the house and being crazy. And I relate to that so much. I relate to Martha because I am crazed when I need to do the dishes in the sink, or when I need to respond to Slacks, or when I need to email people back, or when I need to call my parents, or when I need to do all this stuff. I'm serving everyone in my life but the Lord himself, probably like 70% of the time, if not a little bit more. And I want to have God at the center of everything that I do. So that was very convicting to read. And I have been doing my devotional pretty much every day, and I've stuck to it. And I'm just very happy with just how I have been committed to it. Not every single day. So yesterday we did church and we talked about that. We didn't go into church yesterday, we streamed it. It was the first time I've ever streamed church, and I actually enjoyed it. I like going in more, but we needed some downtime. So we streamed it and I just took the day to do that. So I don't do it every single day, but probably 5 days of the week I'm doing my devotional. It's a 40-day challenge. I'm gonna pop it up here and I'm also gonna link it below. I talk about this devotional all the time. I really like the way that it's formatted, and it's very approachable and it's not super hard to get through. And it is also very convicting. I like to be challenged in my faith. So it's not one of those feel-good devotionals where you're like, oh, I feel great. It's kind of like, oh my gosh, like I need to work on this in my life. So that is where I am at this morning. I'm gonna get through some emails, and then I actually have to hit the post office, and then I am going to be taking a meeting from the car on my way into work. It's our all hands meeting, and honestly, I just need to get there for our account management meeting. So I have a very stacked morning right now and I'm a little overwhelmed, but we're gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. I have to mail out some of my gifts for my girlfriends, and I just wanna get that over with because it's been kind of looming over my head. So let's go ahead and knock all this out. Honestly, I don't know why it looks so weird on camera, because the light goes like on camera, but in person it does not look like that. And those don't look like that either. So must be something about the way that tree is lit up. Anyway, we just got home from work and I ate a couple cookies at work and my stomach is literally killing me. I don't know what's going on, but I'm not feeling good. My tummy hurts so bad. I think I just ate a little bit too much sugar. And during lunch, so I thought I had some chicken at the office and I made a whole salad and everything to go with the chicken. And I just had like mixed greens and a microwave veggie pack. It was like broccoli slaw or something. I was gonna toss that with the chicken and just eat a salad. And the chicken was gone. So that defeated the purpose of the entire meal. And they had a lot of leftovers from our Christmas party on Friday. So I went ham on leftovers because I was so hungry when I went to eat. I ate macaroni salad and chicken salad and all this really heavy mayo stuff, and my stomach has not been right since. Eating poorly or just too much of a rich substance just makes me feel ill. So I'm definitely gonna be eating just like veggies and ground chicken or something tonight because I need something super plain. But we're home early. I knocked out work early today, and usually I get kind of remorseful or I feel bad that I am logging off early, but I'm onboarding a new point of contact for one of my clients, and I know that's going to be a lot of work when it starts tomorrow and into the new year. So I'm just accepting my workload for what it is, and I will work hard when I need to work hard and scale it back when I need to scale it back, because I cannot be slaving or trying to make up work when there just isn't a need right now. So today was pretty chill. I got a lot of stuff knocked out, and now I'm gonna watch some TV. I'm gonna go put on some comfy clothes because I really just need to chillax for a little bit. Sweet and sour.
They're like something like Asian-y.
Oh no. All right, everyone, it is much later, so it's actually 9 p.m. This is a dream, being in bed by 9 p.m. Now I have my retainers on, so please disregard the bulkiness to my teeth. But we made some dinner. It felt so good to eat some sort of vegetable and to eat cleaner because the mayo intake today was out of control. So definitely not trying to eat that much mayo again. I'm going to stretch out a little bit actually and just loosen up my hips and my hamstrings from sitting all day, and I feel like I'm kind of wheezing right now. I'm going to read, I think Luke got this from Family Christmas, How Does God Change Us? And it's pretty short. It honestly might be, I think it's a devotional. I'm going to read a little chapter because they're so short. And then I'm going to start reading Love Does. So Luke's grandmother got me this, Nana, and I am really excited. I've heard really good things. So these are the kind of books that I have to read before bed. The thrillers and stuff, I love reading a good thriller, but I get so anxious before bed and then I don't fall asleep well. It takes me so long to fall asleep. My heart is just palpitating because something always happens in every chapter, or I'm waiting for something to happen. And those kind of books before bed are just a no-go for me. I tried to make it work and gave myself limits, and I went right past my limits. And I just know what works for me, and that's eating not a whole lot of mayo and reading calm books before bed. So I feel like an old person, but you know what? I'm really not ashamed of it because that's like a great life. So I also am a little congested. There's been a really big drop. Why am I not focusing? There's been a huge drop in temperature. So we are in, I believe, the 30s right now. We haven't been that low in temperature in a while. Honestly, we might be even in the 20s. I know there's a cold front coming along the entirety of the US, or at least the eastern half of it. But gonna use some of my Laneige or whatever. Honestly, I got this on Amazon because it was such a fad and it's just lasted me so long. So I'm pretty sure I just got some on my nose. Just gonna rub that on. I like to look like a glazed donut before I go to bed. I didn't put lotion on today. Sometimes lotion just irritates me. I don't know why, but sometimes I just don't like to put it on. But my favorite lotion of all time thus far has been this Hemp's Original. Hemp's, if you're watching this, you should definitely work with me because I love your product. But the smell takes a little bit of getting used to. I've grown accustomed to it and I really like it. But the first few times I was like, oh no, I don't know if I like that. So it's definitely an acquired smell. I would smell test it before you purchase, or if you just want to gun it. It's like $8. So I'm going to go ahead and go to bed in about 30 minutes. Luke right now is at a Bible study dinner for the end of the year. So he's doing that and I have an evening to myself. So I literally watched 3 hours of the Kardashians and now I'm going to relax in bed. So literally a dream evening is cooking dinner early around 5:30, watching my TV show in peace, and reading a little bit of my book because I cannot watch Kardashians with Luke. He'd literally be like, I'm so uninterested in all this. So he just lets me do my thing. So yeah, let's go ahead and go to bed. everyone. I did not film me at the gym this morning because I took a workout class. It's my first one here at this athletic club, and I absolutely loved it. It was the Les Mills body pump class, but we just did that. I did some cardio before because it was only a 30-minute class, so got a good workout in. Let's do a test. I hope my Yeti held up and my coffee is hot, because I'll be so sad if it's not. It's warm. It's warm enough to be classified as hot, but it's not piping. I'm a little upset, but it is like 38 degrees outside, so the fact that it's warm and I've been in there for like over an hour, pretty impressive. Okay. Little update, if you have asked about my jewelry in the past, I included this in my holiday gift guide, but I am obsessed with this necklace that I got. It's like a V with little pretty stones, and it's just on a simple gold chain, and the gold actually matches, because it's gold plated, it actually matches my solid gold necklace. I have like the worst dilemma with any of like the snake whatever necklaces or any other plated necklaces, because they never match. But I was willing to, you know, have a little V and then take this one off, but they match, so I layer them. I also got this ring. I don't know if you can see it, but these are from PD Paola. I still have a discount code with them. I'm gonna ask if that's gonna be active forever, because I honestly am gonna use my own discount code. I really like their jewelry. They're based out of Spain, and they have just really unique yet very simple jewelry that you can do everyday wear. They have fine jewelry options, so like if I wanted to get this, in a solid gold, there is that option, but then there's also the gold plated, which makes it much more reasonably priced. But all that to say, I do recommend, if you're looking for more daily staples, they have a lot of them. This is the brand PD Paola. I'm gonna link it below and put my discount code. I think you get like 15% off, which is a significant amount. If it's like, I don't know, $100 or something, you get like 15 bucks off. So we're about to head into work. The body pump class was so good. I'm about to take my, oh yeah, I have to do that. I'm so hungry right now. I woke up hungry. I think it's whenever I eat really fresh, like fresh foods at night, I digest them a lot faster, or I don't know what happens, but I get hungry in the mornings. I don't think I should do this in the car. We're gonna roll the window down. Knowing me, like this would spill on me. Oh, there's a breeze. All right, we're gonna, oh God. All right, so far so good. Well, the breeze was away from the car, so it got on the other person's car. Luckily it's kind of drizzling, so it'll come off. All right, so we have a busy day at work today. My stepdad is actually coming into town. My mom isn't married. It's complicated. They were together for like so long when I was little, and they're no longer together, but they are friends. So there's no animosity or anything there, but he's coming into town. I just say stepdad rather than saying, oh, my mom's ex that I'm still close with because he like helped raise me. Like, that's so long, just stepdad. So he's coming into town. We're gonna take him to Italian tonight, and I am excited. He's gonna come visit me at the office, and yeah, I need to get going though, because I am running a little late. I have not been waking up in the morning. Like this morning I woke up at 6:10, which is a miracle on earth, but 6:30 has been my time, because just the darkness and just how dark it is outside and cold, I've just not been wanting to wake up. So if you are on that boat and you're like, why am I not waking up at my usual time? I feel so unmotivated. I just don't know what's going on. I feel you. Shiz. I got protein on my jacket. I feel you, and I am also going through the same thing. It's really hard for me to wake up in the mornings. Like some mornings I don't wake up until like 6:45, and that's 45 minutes later than I'm supposed to, which puts me in a really bad spot for going to work. All right, we gotta get out of here.
Cute, just sitting there, so cute, so sweet, so cute.
Hello everyone, I am coming into you live from the Tampa airport. You probably have noticed my eyes are a little puffy, and I'm surprised that I'm doing this, honestly, but I'm bringing you guys along. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to hold it up for, but I had to travel last minute with my husband to Tampa and driving to Ocala because my grandmother, who we were visiting and Luke was meeting for the first time, she flew in from Lima, Peru, and it's her first time being in the States in like 10 years or so, and I haven't seen her in like 5, and I'm decently close with her, and I just love her so much. And I learned today that she actually suffered of a stroke, and she is in very poor condition right now. She is relatively stable. She got surgery and she had a blood clot of some sort. I don't know, but this happened right as I got out of a meeting, and I literally broke down in the middle of my office. I was crying so hard I almost puked. Like, I literally could feel it, and I'm still kind of in shock. I'm cried out at the moment. I know it's going to come back, but right now I'm just in survival mode. Like, I can't believe this is happening. Luke was supposed to meet her for the first time this week on Friday, and shit just happens so fast, and there's no planning it. Life, no matter how much you try to plan it, you just can't. But I'm going to hop in the car soon. Luke is picking me up. He got a rental car, and I'm here with all of our luggage. We packed in literally 25 minutes for over a week because we're not going back to Atlanta. We're just going to stay down here for the holidays. So I just want to update y'all. My heart is just broken, and I feel like I'm having to put on a little bit of a front and a mask because I need to protect my heart right now. And I just prayed to God to give me peace, and I felt peaceful. Not saying that that's what you should do in every situation, but I've been leaning on Him heavily, so here we go. Good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday morning, and it's the day after I checked in with y'all at the airport. My grandma is alive, and sorry, the toaster. She's alive and relatively stable. Like, her heart rate will spike every once in a while, and they have her in the ICU right now. So I think what's happened is that she had an emergency surgery where they tried to go up through her artery in her leg and get up to her brain to unclot her because the blood was clotted, and it was unsuccessful. So they're monitoring her. The cardiologist comes in today to check her out and see how she's doing and seeing what they can do for her. she's not really there mentally, so I went to see her, and I'm just so grateful that she was alive for me to be able to see and at least say goodbye to and just pray over her. And I mean, I'm just kind of at a loss. Like, my whole family is flying in, so we have my aunt and cousin coming in from California, and my mom is here, and my sister's here, and Luke is here, and my other cousin is here, and we just have a lot of people coming in to support her and or maybe say goodbye. It's just a really weird time. I remember when my grandfathers died, like both my grandfathers have passed, and I was younger. I was in high school, I think, for one, and middle school for the other, and there's just something different about having the mother pass. I don't know what it is about it, but this feels and is very different, and maybe it's because it's the last of the parents that are alive. It's my mom's last living parent that is passing, that is making this really, really, really hard on her. So I don't know, it's just a really hard time, I'm gonna be honest, and my mind is kind of all over the place. I was able to sleep well last night, which is good. And Luke and Isabella, my sister, are still asleep right now. So I'm just out here having some devotional time and quiet time and trying to reset before the week ahead, because I mean, everything got turned on its head, which as it should, because this is an emergency situation, but it was kind of like we were in survival mode to get here and to be present. But now that we're exiting survival mode, and we've been here we're going to be here for about a day now, and we're getting to like calm down and take in what is actually happening. It's a lot to take in at once. So I made some toast with honey. I've never had this before, but my cousin loves it. Bee pollen. Apparently it's like good for you. And then I put some cinnamon on top. So I'm drinking an espresso too. My cousin Gustavo, he likes making the Italian coffee. So the Italian espresso. I'm trying to like lean it over, but I'm gonna pour it on the table if I do that. You can see it here. And he uses, I don't know if you can see it, but that thing over there, it's like a espresso maker. I'm sure you guys have seen it before, but it's nifty. I think I'm gonna get one, even though I just got an espresso. But like, it makes fancier coffee, so on the weekends or something. Okay, so that's the update. I might end this vlog off here. And if I do, I want to share a book I'm reading. Love Does. I feel like I have talked about this like 2 nights ago. I read the first chapter. I really enjoyed it. If you're looking for, I did talk about this, but if you are looking for a before bed read that doesn't stress you the F out, I do recommend it. It is really good. And I think it's going to help change my perspective in the best way on life. So yeah, I think I'm trying to find what I want my 2022 word to be. I know that's so cheesy, but I really abided by my 2020. Oh wait, I think I'm trying to find what my 2023 word to abide by is. I know that's so cheesy, but I really leaned on my 2022 word, which was lean in. I guess that's a phrase, but I just tried to lean into every situation. Like when a stranger would talk to me, and not in a creepy way, but when I would just have random conversations in public, or when I was in a group setting and I wanted to be in a different conversation, but I was currently in the one that I was in. I found myself just really scattered and wanting to do something else that I wasn't doing. And I just realized I just had to lean into the moment that was given to me. And that really helped me enjoy every situation more. And it helped me realize that I have this conception of what I think could be better. Everyone does, to an extent. I mean, you'd be lying if you don't. And I think that other situations could be better. Like another conversation could be more interesting, or I would better use my time not speaking to a stranger and going to load my car up with groceries. I don't know. Whatever it may be, I'm always thinking of the other side if whatever I was in didn't happen. And I realized that that was just driving me insane. So I just needed to be present, and that term is very overused, especially like in the past 6 months. I've noticed a lot of people just like beat on it. But I think we need to define what being present means. And being present means taking the moment for what it is and trying to enjoy it no matter what. It could be the worst moment, like your grandmother dying, like the one I'm going through right now, but I'm trying to enjoy seeing my family that I haven't seen in a really long time, and being together during this hard time and being able to lean in with one another. Something I thought about this morning that was kind of funny is I forget how similar to the women in my family that I am, and I am so similar to my aunt and my mom, and the way they do things and the way they put stuff in their kitchen and the way they fold their clothes and the way they live their life. And I think I'm so removed from my family up in Georgia that I forget that that's what family is. Like that's who made you. That's who fundamentally created a lot of aspects of your personality and a lot of your habits. And I really miss it. And I think that my 2023 word of the year is going to be family, because I really want to get closer to my family and be a family person. Like choose them first and not be greedy with my time, and be able to be surrounded by people that truly understand who I am and where I come from and why I am the way I am. That's something that I really want to do next year. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my little toasty toast and have myself a morning. But if I end this vlog here, thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe, and I will keep you guys updated on my grandma. Thank you. Bye.